Hey everybody, we're officially live. I'm going to actually tune up the mic for just one moment. Audio input capture. I think that should work out okay. All right, you guys. Hello. So it's been a little bit since I've worked on any kind of dragon paintings, but I will be back into it beginning tonight. It's Christmas Eve. That's super exciting. Eep! Fresh canvas. I'm so excited. It's freshly gessoed, so it's nice and smooth as it gets. I actually mixed my white gesso with my clear gesso for this one. Last time I used the clear gesso, and when I tried to sketch on it, it didn't really stick, but I'm thinking that this time it probably should. Good morning, Rin. Hello. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, which means I'm a little bit kind of dopey right now. I almost kind of feel a little bit feverish, to be honest with you. There's Grinch. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Now, I didn't go too crazy with the, I feel like that pre-sickness, you know, it's pretty bad today. It's really in the back of my throat today. Anywho, I haven't really added too terribly much with, the new features. I just have one emote for today. I might keep him around for another week. He's a Grinch. He's my Burger Brewster, and he's the Grinch, and he's adorable. Everyone's sick here. Yeah, we're all sick right now. None of us are feeling too good. Now, I feel like we've been really good about taking our vitamins and kind of like keeping it on edge, but I think it's starting to actually catch up to me a bit. Which it does kind of suck, but you know, what are you gonna do, right? So anyways, there is a new point reward, which will be sticking around for the entire season. Of course, that's very northern hemisphere of me. So people who are viewing from the southern hemisphere are probably gonna be like, what the heck? But Snowfall is the new one, and it's only 100. It's only 100 points, channel points, sunlight rays, because I want it to snow quite a bit. There's only a 1 minute cooldown because it triggers in 1 minute. It takes 1 full minute to do, so you can pretty much spam it as much as you want to, but as long as it's active, you can't activate it again. There it is! Snowfall! And it would probably look pretty okay, pretty cool on some other overlays, on some other themes. Nice! There's Pecco, he's so cute. He's my boy. So yeah, tonight I will be working on sketching, and what I like to do with sketching is I like to use 2 different colors when I sketch on the canvas. I am going to use this color, red, and I'm going to use this color, blue. And the fun thing about that, there's the chill theme, yay! Yay, but I think that it deactivates the other reward, which that kind of sucks that it does that. Yay with the chill theme here, but the good news is I have infinite of my own channel points because, well, they just let me do that. Unfortunately, for some reason, the chat is kind of like broken. It just doesn't quite work right. So give me just a sec. I have to actually like go to my channel and go into my chat room separately, which is super weird. And I'm going to just activate Snowfall again. Well, actually, it doesn't let me. Never mind. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, well, sorry about that. I guess not. Twitch doesn't want me to. Actually, I might be able to from, the OBS dashboard, maybe? It's kind of weird and fickle like that. super fickle. There we go. There it is. Yay! Nice! Exciting! You redeemed it again! Yeah, they're not letting me for some strange reason. Oh, it's back. It's because it had a cooldown. Oh, right. Okay. That makes sense. It even didn't let me, which usually the streamer supersedes those things, but maybe not through Twitch. I have no idea. Anywho, I kind of want to do like a nice little sketch. We're gonna do like our searching lines with one of these and our harder lines with another one of these. So I'm thinking our searching lines we can probably use the red, and for our more defined lines we can use blue because it appears a little bit darker on canvas. So I'm probably going to go ahead and I'm just gonna start sketching, I guess, right? Because like that's really all you can do. Yeah, man, I feel so under the weather. Like I feel like I don't know if I want it to be that big. That's the only thing. Maybe if I have it like this. This is why I do these things. And then if I just kind of like have this tail, right? So we have kind of like an arched back, like a, okay, it's going to kind of have like a long neck, majestic dragon. Kind of want it to be like a smallish face. So I do my searching lines sort of like I'm painting. Very, very loose. Oh my gosh, Bing Smoko, hello, Merry Christmas. I'm on the verge of sickness right now. It's all in the back of my throat. So I apologize if I sound a little bit odd tonight. I am definitely trying. But hello, Bing Smoko, Merry Christmas. So you guys are enjoying your stay presumably at your parents' house? It's very, very nice sounding. You showed me the pictures of the dogs. I don't know if I want like these high, like dragon horns up there. I want to do something. Okay, and we're gonna have like a wing. This will be our first like pretty much full body posture dragon that we have done on this channel. In fact, probably the first one I have ever painted. To be honest with you, I usually just kind of zoom in on one part, like really zoom in. But this one is going to be the Aurora Dragon. It's going to be pretty freaking cool. Got a joint there. We're just gonna kind of sketch in these shapes, you know, shapes of a dragon. Okay. It's gonna be kind of generic looking, for the most part. Pretty generic. Let's see. Hey Airbird, and Merry Christmas. Bing Smoko left her phone after logging in. Prospero. That's hilarious. Hello, Brother Prospero. How's it going? I hope that you guys are having a good time right now. I got to see those pepperonis that you showed me. I'm trying to decide like what I want to do. And I'm just gonna kind of like wing it, right? Like, because I think that I just kind of want to like have. It's so odd. I just kind of let my subconscious take control, and I'm just kind of like doing whatever it's telling me to. And so I'm kind of like deciding what I want its face and everything to look like. We're just kind of letting it take complete control. So this is kind of like its forearm. It's got kind of like a muscle right there, right? And then it's gonna kind of a little bit of a dragon-y shape right there. Interesting. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're doing something. Here we go. Just log in my account to view bot and support. But I have sound off, so I might be mostly working. Oh, cool. Very cool. Well, thank you, Brother Prospero. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very, very much. I do enjoy your company, though I do understand it is, like, pretty much Christmas. It's almost Christmas. And it's going to be Christmas by the time I finish. And I'm talking, like, here in our state. Anywho. So we're just doing like this kind of, it's gonna have like these long horns, and then yeah, and then I guess we can have it on the other side as well. Yeah, so we're just doing our sketching right now. I want like this lake. I want like a frozen lake, right? Or like something reflective, with a reflective surface, maybe with some stones and things like that. A lot of snow cover, maybe so much snow cover that you wouldn't even be able to see. Any kind of stones or anything like that. Yeah. Oh, wow. So this is gonna be fun. I think maybe I want to move this wing forward. Perhaps. And maybe make it kind of more like a silhouette of a wing. Yeah, probably something like that. Cool. And then this, kind of like a mid section that kind of comes down like this. And then the gullets, just kind of define that a little bit more. You know, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm really hoping it turns out good. Snowfall, yay! Oops, little sun lion thinks you're working on the Pokemon painting. Oh no, it does! Let's update it on the fly right now. I actually haven't, I did so many things before the stream that I realized that, that I didn't update that. Thank you so much. I felt like I was forgetting something. Okay, Sun Lion. Let's go to announcements. Text scroll. It's gonna look pretty funky for a second. Alright, and filters. Okay. I'm hearing all kinds of pops outside right now. I don't know what it means. What does it mean? Thanks for joining. Alright. Merry. That's not how you spell Merry. Christmas. We are starting on a fresh new painting tonight. Are you ready for the winter themed dragon? Question mark. Alright, I'm gonna call that good. And then we're gonna go ahead and this is gonna be kind of crazy for a second. We're gonna change the scroll speed like crazy because now we're going to change the height quite a bit. I'm just gonna say 600. We're gonna make a guess. Actually, probably something more like 400. Okay, very cool. That's it for now, but in case you missed it, it's cut off, so let's go 600 again. That's it for now, but in case you missed it, 500. Okay. Then we change the scroll speed back to 20. And then we close it, and we are golden. Very good. I thought it was funny that she was talking about the Pokemon painting. I didn't mean to make a fuss or anything. No, I'm so glad that you pointed it out because that's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, I actually had it open, but then I was trying to get something else fixed, and I remember I just had an ADHD moment where I was working on a whole bunch of different things at once and trying to get everything ready, and I gave myself 2 hours prep time, but it just didn't prove to be enough this time. And I think that that's kind of where I fell short. But I did get all of the little other things working, like the snowfall, and I got, well, at least that was a pretty simple fix, right? I mean, you know, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, well, no, I didn't think that you were making a fuss or anything like that. I honestly just, you know, I wanted to get that fixed, personally. But I appreciate that you actually, you know, pointed it out to me, because I don't think I would have caught that at all until it was too late. I would have been pretty embarrassed. It's like, you know that feeling when, like, you have something on your face all day, right? But, like, nobody bothers to tell you. Nobody tells you anything, because I don't know why. And it's just, like, it kind of sucks. You know, you just wish that somebody would just tell you. Well, that's how it feels, and, like, when people see things and they don't say anything, and, it's so much nicer when I at least get to be told. Oh, they slowed back down. Look at how fast he went. Yes, I have it slowed back down to normal speed. Yeah, it's me. I did that. You're good. I do that on purpose. On the purpose. But yeah, I have to slow it back down. It's true. Okay, so we're gonna make like an arc here. So we take like the wing, the hind wing, right? Or actually, I chose to have it there instead. So I think you kind of want to like pay attention to where it connects to body so that you can do this. I'm kind of thinking his arm can be like right there. Okay. And he can be kind of like maybe at the ice's edge right here. I'm thinking like maybe the paint can kind of dictate where exactly his claws are gonna go. But yeah, I mean for now I think that's kind of good right here for now. Kind of fine. Usable. And then of course his tail. It's gonna make for a good point to there we go. Hear a bit of coughing. Hope everything's okay. Oh my, snowfall, there it is. Right, I wish someone would have told me I had spinach in my teeth all day. You had spinach in your teeth? Come on. That's not real. That didn't even happen. I will. You're the best. I mean, I appreciate it. Like, okay, so there was this one time where, Oh my. There was this one time where I was, like, I had mocha on my face because I was at Starbucks, right? And, you know, I was working and I made the mocha batch that morning, and honestly, it was so embarrassing because, I didn't mean to send that, that's so funny. I thought you were saying, I will, like, I'll tell you, you know, like, I will, I will tell you. That's how I interpreted it, that's so funny. But that was meant to be like a text. That's funny. So I'm wondering which direction I want his tail to go. I'm not really sure if I want it to do that. I think I actually want it to curl a little bit sooner. So something like, can't really erase on the canvas, you know, especially like the colored pencil. Yeah. I'll use the blue for that, because then I can get in there with the blue. There we go. Alright. Here we go. So, I'm wondering if I should do like a few spines that go along the edge here. But I feel like I should. We can make like a cool icy dragon, right? This is gonna be like a really cool icy dragon. I'm hearing so much pop. Okay, so here we go. Super nice. And then that's our dragon sketch for now. There's our dragon. No. I was trying to say, I will normally tell people if they have something on their face. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was trying to type more and accidentally hit that. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many times I've done that in the Twitch chats. Like, yeah, when you hit enter and it sends the thing and it's like, that's like confusing. Yeah, I like panic when I do that. I like go into panic mode. That's too funny. Alright, here we go. I'm thinking we can give him like maybe some patterns or something, or maybe some like kind of icy looking plates on his body, but I'm getting ahead of myself here, and I'm thinking perhaps I should just be focusing more on the landscape part of this. Alright, so we've got like this, it's going to be like an icy lake, the water's edge over here. And then we're gonna kind of like go in here and like work on like possibly getting some big like shapes of like things like trees and things like that in here. Get some vertical lines going. And so we're gonna kind of like have them come in word too. Like I'm just gonna have them, they're gonna kind of like go so that the tops only reach right here. So we're gonna kind of like make these like little vertical lines. I kind of want them to like sort of bend inward to make like the illusion of just like a, maybe like the camera or something. I'm so excited to work on this. I've been thinking about this painting actually kind of a lot. I slightly panicked and tried to delete it. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Don't worry about it. We're all good here. No need to panic. I get you, man. I really get you. Like, totally. I have been there many a time. It's like I feel embarrassed. It's not really embarrassing though, because like honestly, so many people do that. Like it's not just us. It's totally just a thing that pretty much everybody at some point does on Twitch, which does kind of make it a little bit less concerning or embarrassing. I personally get so embarrassed over such silly little things. Doesn't even need to be necessary. I'm like really easy to embarrass too. I'm just that way, I don't know. I'm trying to get better about it though. I am. I feel like I've made leaps and bounds of progress. So let's see. This is kind of working out, okay? Alright, and then the tops of these trees, I kind of am going to draw like this line, right? Like I'm going to kind of have it come down like this. So this painting is going to take a very long time. It probably won't even be finished by the time spring rolls around. I have no idea. It's gonna be a really big one. Sort of like Glimmering Seabed. And the reason that I say that is because, there's the Grinchy. It's gonna be like, I'm trying to do Toy Day, but Sasha is asleep. Oh no! Toy Day, that's exciting. I haven't even gotten that far. Nice. That's wonderful. I'm wondering if I should add. Yes, I should. Totally. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good right there. Very good. Okay, so this right here is gonna kind of like be the negative space. This is going to be a lot like Twilight Dragon in the sense that you have like your sunset, and then you have like the stars, right? It's gonna be a similar layout. There it is. Hey. I was looking for sounds for the Grinch Brewster, but I didn't have the stuff in time for that, sadly. I wanted to, first I was thinking about using like a Grinch sound, like a sound from like the original Grinch movie. But then I couldn't find anything that wasn't like voice clips, so then I went to get some like video footage of Brewster, and he says, "How are you?" and stuff like that, but like I wasn't really able to find anything that would be super fitting. And I also just didn't really have enough time as well, so to make matters more, you know, I just didn't really find the time to do it, so yeah, but hilarious and exciting. Alright, so those are the tops of the trees. Yay, snowfall! Oh my gosh, that's too funny! Those sunglasses. So like, how does Twitch know where to put the sunglasses? Because it seems like they do a pretty good job sometimes. Like, wicked good. How do they know? How do they know? Alright, so we're gonna have some like trees and things. So we're just gonna kind of like paint these trees like in, like, okay, so the sketch kind of looks atrocious, but you know it's gonna be there. So that's really all that matters. Another thing is super cool. The sky, remember how I said this is gonna be like Glimmering Seabed? Well, it really is, because the sky is going to, I'm gonna do the UV again, right? We're gonna go back into using the UV and the black light and everything like that, because we're going to make an aurora in the sky. We're going to make an actual light up aurora in the sky. So I'm kind of like thinking that I kind of want to do like a little bit of a daytime painting, or a sunset painting. A nice sunset, really pretty clouds, but then when the lights are turned off and the UV light is turned on, you're gonna see a bit of a different scene. It's going to have the aurora borealis and the stars in the sky, and that's what I want to do. Super exciting. So funny. Yeah, I kept the candy corn around because I still have all these emote slots, so I figured why take it away when I already have plenty of slots, right? Okay, so we kind of have an idea of like what we want to do as far as the layout goes here. Let's kind of like add some depth to some things over here. We're gonna add some like depth to like the snow and the ground, maybe some like mounds and things and just stuff like, yeah. There's just going to be a little bit of depth. A little bit of, yeah, there we go. And then some of these trees we're going to have like close-ish, and some of them we're just going to have like further away, and we're going to have like horizon line over here. What was that? Pikachu? Oh, I love that Pikachu. Yay! The Pekko with the glasses right on his beak. Eep. I like the little hand with the squishy. It almost looks like it's just like squishing up on Pikachu's little cheek pads. Adorable. I do love Pikachu. And he's adorable little cheek pad. So I want to sharpen up this pencil. We're going to sharpen it up so that we can draw some finer lines. Here we go. Peckle beeps! You guys, thank you so much for being here. I just have to take a moment to thank you because it is Christmas Eve, or rather Christmas here for Rin. Merry Christmas, Rin. And that's what I thought. Yeah, the little cheek pad squishy. So cute. I would totally squish Pikachu's cheek pads. But I just wanted to thank you for being here. It is Christmas, and it's just really cool that you made it here, that you could join tonight, or this morning rather, for you. For us, it's still technically Christmas Eve, but it will be Christmas very, very soon. And so I was like contemplating even like streaming on the holiday. And I just didn't think that I was going to. But I made that special emote, and it was like, I have to do this. You know, like I can't not do this, right? I have to use the Grinch emote, the Grinch. You have to at least be there, you know, just in case. Even if he's not really all that used and everything like that, Keto's getting a lot of use out of him. Snowfall, yay! Super exciting. So I need this to be a lot thinner, And his face, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna like work on it right now. He's gonna kind of have like a sharp face. This is what I just decided here on the fly. He's just gonna kind of have like a sharp, angular, very icy like face. And he's going to have like these icy like horns that'll just kind of reach up. Right? We're just gonna reach up there at kind of like an angle, and it's gonna kind of come down like that. And he's going to have these little dragon ears, you know, the ears that pretty much every dragon has. Holy crap. He's just gonna have a closed mouth. Just closed. He's not fighting anyone, he's just navigating the tundra. You know? That's all he's doing. He's not ready to fight or anything. He's just... I mean, he will. He'll put up a fight. You don't mess with this guy. But he's just looking around, you know? He's not doing anything. I'm not doing anything crazy. I am emoji addicted. And a Giphy lord. Giphy's great. I had no idea that that Zuckerberg owned Facebook owned Giphy. I had no idea until today. And my husband told me about that. And who wants to support what? But yes, this guy right here. Cute of me spamming all the emojis. I love it, dude. I love it. See, we don't have the hand cam or anything tonight. I suppose I can do some zoom in shots and everything like that. But I don't really want to be holding the camera. So, share. I do appreciate that you are here, that you are spamming emojis, because if it's not for you, if you're not spamming emojis, then who is? Right? Who is spamming emojis? Well, I need somebody to spam emojis for me, right? Okay, here we go. Got these claws right there, these nice sharp little claws. Yeah, here we go. I need his dragon wing to kind of come back down like that. And I need this to connect like that. Okay. This. Okay, here's that. Sharp, sharp claws. Super sharp. You wouldn't want to be pierced by those. He's a sharp boy. He's a sharp clawed creature. The pink wings are amazing. I need the pink wings. Wouldn't it be so cute if Brewster had pink wings sometimes? Not all the time, only sometimes. At WIP, of course. Would that be unreasonable? Totally crazy. Just being crazy right now. So that was kind of stupid, the way that I drew his claw, but I can fix that while I'm painting, so who cares, right? It should be out a little further like that, and then this one should be like, well, you'll see. It's a little too big too, like there's so much that I need to correct on that, but you know, when I paint it, it'll be fine. I can totally paint it. There's that snowfall. Yeah. That one fits a little more. Oh, totally. Yeah, he's a little Grinch. Oh, I see it. I definitely see it. I do like the pink wings though. I'm not letting that one go. That one's good. I'm going to deny that. Cute and adorable. Adorable Brewster Grinch. Objection! So, alright, so we're playing Phoenix Wright, the trilogy, all the games. And what I want to know is why they got rid of the best music from the first game in the second game. Why? Why would they do that? So we're going to kind of like outline this little spot right here. And then this. I'm just going to have like a nice claw right there. That's nice. Claw. Right there. If I could do it proper, that would be ideal, but yeah, okay. A big claw right there. And of course, he's definitely got 3 claws. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm just kind of... I'm just kind of winging it. I mean, you know. And then we'll see what happens after we squid is king. Big long octopus. Yeah, the second Phoenix Wright isn't as good as the first one, but it's fun. Yeah, I wonder what went wrong, man. I feel like the people who wrote the scripts too was also maybe changed out. I mean, it's similar enough in style that you wouldn't notice. But I also noticed how like kind of pedo-y things are getting on there. It's getting kind of weird. With the dialogue and stuff like that. Like, Phoenix is a grown man and he's hanging around all these little girls, and like the way he talks about them and like calls them cute and stuff, like, and like the pet names and stuff, it's like the game's starting to get kind of gross. Like, no doubt. They leaned too hard into the gross stuff. They did, yeah. All the creepy, perverted stuff. They kind of just took that and ran with it, but like not in a good way. Yeah, just not in a good way. It's so bad the way that they do that. It's so bad. Yeah, like it's alright. It's a good game, you know. It's not gonna make me like hate the game or whatever, but like I'm not going to change my perception on like the game. But like if it got so out of hand, I would be like, all right, let's shut this off. You know, like let's shut this off. Let's like never play this again. And then I would have my regrets for purchasing the game and all that fun stuff, you know, regrets. What are those? I want to add there. This comes down a little bit thinner, right there, a bit thinner here. Okay, so then we gotta kind of connect this right there. So we're doing our searching lines again, but oh well. Oh well. So yeah, I mean if I can at least just kind of like do something with those searching lines, I guess. Yeah, but all the lines, man, I'm complicating this, but I feel like I kind of need to kind of understand what I am going to be doing. Whoa. Perhaps. There we go. More snowfall. Bad Phoenix. We talked about this. Yeah. Man. Phoenix being creepy is just totally... It's not nice. I don't like it. not allowed to be creepy. It's forbidden. So I think that the messy sketch is like freaky and all, but I promise you it's gonna be fun. Like I promise you it's gonna be totally fine. Because we need like an icicle tail or something. He needs to have like kind of like a really like maybe ice shards overlapping or something. Like really big like ice shards that kind of like overlap. Something like that at the end of his tail. Maybe some backward spikes too, kind of like on his wings right there. So it's kind of like an arrow, right? Yeah. Some nice little backward spines to let you know he's threatening. He might be chill, but he's kind of threatening. I trust you. You'll make it amazing. Hey, thank you. But I guess most people really like the newer Fire Emblems games over the older ones. Yeah, and those ones are kind of looty, aren't they? A little bit. Even the older ones were already kind of like, I thought they were already kind of like, you know, fan service-y in like the sexual kind of way. Which was not my cup of tea, but I actually really do like at least like the Fire Emblem games for what they are, but the newer ones I haven't even played, so I have nothing to really say about them. Like, I thought that there was kind of like a lot of fan service in some of the older ones-ish, but it wasn't a lot. And then it got kind of bad with Awakening, and then that was the last one that I played. Like, I mean, the relationship mechanic thing in it too is like, it's like, okay, so you can like have basically your units, you can have the characters hook up or whatever, but like the dialogue is like, it's like this dating sim. I'm not the biggest fan of that style, but I know a lot of people are, and like I just wasn't playing for that, you know what I mean? Like I just wasn't playing for that, and then I did it though because it gives your characters a massive stat boost, and you have to do it for like part of the story, because they have to have children, and then you have to have the children like grow up, because well, you get the children from the future, but you have to like pair them. You have to pair their parents first, and I like how it generates them based on like the mother and the father. I think like they inherit the father's hair color or something like that, and then like the mother always has like the same person as a child. I can't remember the mechanics to it, but that was great. Phoenix hangs out and makes comments about literal children. It amazes me that they're allowed to put that in the game, to be honest. Yeah, that's the worst thing, is that it's children. I mean, they're not even trying to cover it up in like how a lot of games will try to, that do that kind of stuff, will try to cover that stuff up. They're not even trying to cover it up. You know what I mean? Because if they were, like in those types of games, like the other games that like do that, but they try to cover it up, they always do things that are like, well, she's actually 1,000 years old because she's dragonkin, like, and that's kind of the same thing actually with like Fire Emblem. You have Tiki, she is something called a a Manakete, if I remember, Manakete. And that means she's like a dragon human, but they lived for like thousands of years and they just look super young all the time. Or they just like take forever to actually age. So she's like a child, but she's 1,000 years old, so it makes simping over here okay. Like, so funny. Oh, sounds horrible. Yeah. Yeah, literal children, man. Objection, Your Honor, the game is clearly being disgusting. Yeah, it sure is. Sure is. Especially when you have, like, okay, so you have your channeling. If I'm going to be spoiling anything for anyone, tune out now because I'm going to talk a little bit about Phoenix Wright. Like, kind of like the first one and the second one. So there is this family of girls who like, they're all spirit mediums, right? And in this game, being a spirit medium, it's like legitimate. It's a real thing in the game. So like, there is magic. There's like real magic in the Phoenix Wright games. So you wouldn't ever guess in like this legal battle game like that there are spirit mediums and that they even do anything, right? It doesn't make any sense. But that's what happens. That's part of the game. Literally part of the game. So, anyways, there are these spirit mediums. It's a family of spirit mediums. You have Mia, who is the older sister. I should start with their mother. Okay, their mother is Misty Faye. You never meet her, but she's deceased because of some kind of scandal, and basically she was murdered. She's a spirit medium, and then she has two daughters who are, one is an adult and one is a child. Like kind of like maybe a preteen or a teenager, I guess. But the adult is Phoenix was the one who was employed by her. Her name is Mia Faye, and she is also a spirit medium, but you don't really know that about her until like much later. And she's an adult. She was Phoenix's boss before she also got murdered. Okay. And then you have Maya, who is the youngest, and she pretty much, like, she's with you for most of the games. Like, she's there a lot. She's a very main character, Maya. She's a spirit medium, and that's, like, what she practices as. That's, like, her occupation. So she's not really anything else. Like, she's not a lawyer or anything, but she, like, works with you. So I guess technically she is, because, you know, she's kind of, like, friends. And that's the thing. That's kind of weird, sketch, like, right? Like, Phoenix is, like, really close friends with Maya, right? Maya's, like, a kid. A teenager. And Phoenix is an adult. I don't know his age, but he's definitely an adult. And then you have Maya's little cousin, who is a tiny child. She is small. I don't know how old she is, but she is little, and she looks like she's 4. And her name is Pearl. And this is in the second game where things actually start to get kind of weirder. Pearl is really small. And he, like, has a pet name for her, like, can I call you Pearly? You're so cute. Like, it's just weird. And then, okay, so the spirit mediums, when they channel a spirit, their appearance changes, right? So they're wearing the same clothes as the medium, the person who is channeling the spirit, but their body and their bodily proportions and their facial structure and anatomy changes as the deceased person. So that's what you see. So basically, You have these tiny children, spirit mediums, channeling adult women with giant boobs hanging out. And it is weird to look at. It is the weirdest thing. And it's kind of off-putting, a little bit. It's, you know, call me a little child. Call me that was creepy. Call me immature, maybe for having a problem with them. I don't care. I think that's weird. I do. But I'm still playing the game, so, you know, what does it matter, I guess. But still, it's so weird. It's just hard for me to stomach, you know, like, they're children. They're literal children, and then they're like, calling the spirits of like these adult women, and then their boobs are massive and hanging out, and then suddenly they're wearing these like clothes that are cut for like cleavage, so it like really shows everything. Like it leaves very little to the imagination, and it's on the child's body, so it's like it strikes me as creepy and perverted. That's all I have to say to that. They definitely went too far. Like 7 or 8. Yeah, that's how old Pearl was. Where they got me was Pearl. That's how bad it got. That was the worst of the worst. For sure. It's really a shame. Because the game is so well written too. Like, I hate that things like that tarnish such a masterpiece, because the game is very well written. And it's just unfortunate because it's a very, very good game. Unfortunately, they had to go that route for their creepy fans. Was it really about the fans, or was it more about the creepy writers? I wonder. Definitely have to fix that, but that's gonna be kind of like foot lifted up off the ground sort of thing. And then perhaps tonight I can start getting into. Maybe I can start really getting into working on the grayscale underpainting for sure. It's almost like sketching with paint again, you know, but it's like sketching again, but we're using paint instead. Yay, snowfall! Keeping it snowy! Yay! Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm not going to do this. I want it to be like not anything here. So we kind of have to like the structure down of everything, and we can really start to work on the grayscale. I do want to have clouds. We're gonna kind of just draw in the general shape of clouds. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it, and this is just how it's gonna look. Oh yeah, okay, so we kind of have like this cloudy, we're gonna have like this kind of like a cloudy background, and maybe have it gradient out a little bit. Thanks, Smoko! Hello! Welcome back! And thank you! So this will be like our first full body dragon. And he is pretty much ready for some gray scale, I would have to say. Yeah, so then I can throw on my little my little bitty paint palette thing with the clipboard. And then I can start actually painting. Yeah, I can begin on the paint part of this. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and set up a small palette with just black and white because we are going to do just a grayscale, and that's pretty much all we're going to be doing this lovely evening. We have like 2 more hours to go, so this was pretty eventful. We got a little dragon here now. We have a little bit of a dragon, and we have a little bit of an idea and understanding as to like what exactly we're gonna be doing. So that's positive, right? We are talking about that Phoenix right. But no. It does get kind of weird. I mean, there's a lot of characters too in it that are just like they shouldn't. Alright, do you know where the tablet charger is? Oh my, I stole it for myself. You'll have to come get it. I actually got it for the phone that I'm using. For the phone that I'm using to connect this camera to the computer. So, let me go ahead and unhook that for you. I'm hoping after a little bit of sleep tonight, I'll be feeling much better for the morning, for Christmas morning, because Merry Christmas, everybody. Because Merry Christmas. It's going to be Christmas, and it's super exciting. We're going to have duck. I'm going to make some duck. Delicious oven roasted honey duck. Honey nut duck. And it'll be so good. I'm gonna make cookies. I'm gonna make cookies, and it's going to be awesome. Yeah. Gonna make some delicious cookies. And we're going to do our gifts and everything like that. I'm so excited to have Robin open her gifts because they're going to be so cool. My little gifts to my little daughter. Also, my husband has been wonderful. Giving her gifts as well. We've got really cool prezzies. I have a few really cool ones for keto. So, alright, while that's going, I'm gonna have to download the Twitch app on this device, and then I'll be able to I'm gonna download the Twitch app. Here we go. Perfect. Play Store. Yes, because usually I use the tablet to do that, but tonight I'm using my phone. But if I'm going to be using my phone to do the paint cam, then I can't use it for Twitch. So the most logical thing for me to do is to set up Twitch on the device that's connecting the camera as well, so that I can see. So much technical stuff. You don't even really think about exactly how much goes into this kind of stuff until you're right there doing it. You know, you're sitting down and you're doing it. Hey, I actually have some really fantastic news. I put down so much money ordering prints on I invested in prints for some dragons. So I ordered some prints. One variant will be Guardian of the Sword, and it'll be a metal plate. It'll be a metal plate print. It'll be aluminum brushed. It'll be a brushed look. Let me go ahead and go to the studio. Wait, it's gonna let me? Oh, that's so cool. And then Authenticator. I have to actually look at the Authenticator really quick. Super quickly. And then let's do this. It's like really quick to let me on though. That's really cool. Man, technology has gotten too good. Here we go. Oh my gosh, here we go. Alright, so now I'm going to head into my stream. And now I am officially back into the chat. Yes, I am. Alright, I'm officially back in the chat. We're going to start on our grayscale. I'm hearing all sorts of sounds. I think people are lighting off fireworks right now. It's crazy. What do they think they're doing? Christmas fireworks? Like what? Who is doing this? For real. Crazy people. I don't know if you guys hear that, but it sounds wacky. Like, I mean wacky out there. Like, do they really need to? I'm just thinking. Just thinking. What are they doing? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the cam. Here we go. IP webcam. Gonna go ahead and get that set up, get it started. Okay. It should work right about now. Let's see. Start server. Alrighty. So then if I have it like oriented kind of like this, now you guys can actually see. You guys can actually see my paint palette. I'm moving that a little bit this direction. Tiny bit. And then kind of move that this way so that I can get a good shot. So this is aluminum. Yes, it is. Aluminum foil. Nothing too crazy. Anything like that. Just some aluminum. And we're going to be... Yay, snowfall! And we're going to be using grayscale. Specifically, and only grayscale. Nothing else. No colors here. Just black and white. Yeah, no hues. I'll just be mixing this. Bit of that. And a bit of this. Alright, if I just... there we go. Oh, good. Do you hear that? You hear that lovely paint farts right there? Paint toots. Right out of the tube. Yay! Ah, funny. You are super funny. Super silly. Alrighty. So I think I'm going to kind of like use... We're going to probably try to really cover up there. There's that peckup. You know what I love is when my bird Brewster, he goes, peckle. My one bird calls my other bird by name. And it's just the most fascinating thing. It is the most fascinating thing. So a lot of this is going to be about coverage tonight. I do think that this probably needs a lot more white, and we also need a lot more black. So it's going to look kind of weird because I like mixing gray paint right on aluminum foil, right? And you can probably hardly see it, just because, oh man, yeah, the smell of paint. The smell of paint gets me all like, yeah, super excited to paint. Crazy. I'm conditioned, you know, I'm conditioned like Pavlov's dog. Every time I smell paint, I make something that gives me some kind of dopamine rush. Or some kind of serotonin level thing, you know, I just feel happy. I just feel blissful. It's not the smell of paint that I like so much, it's just what happens when I paint. It's just the painting process itself and just the feeling of making something and just kind of being proud of it, you know? It's a good feeling. Brewster Grinch with the sunglasses. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm so happy that you're using that emote because I made it and I was like thinking to myself, man, this is not going to get any use. It's not going to get any love because I'm not streaming one of the days, and then also like yeah, it's late. It's late in the month. It's too close to discontinuing it that it's just not gonna get any use. But you have proved me wrong, and that makes me so happy. Yay, snowfall! So anyways, anyhoozle, as I always seem to get distracted and forget things, I'm very forgetful. I was going to say that I ordered prints, all sorts of prints. So I got metal brushed, like an aluminum brushed prints. Aluminum brush prints that will be Guardian of the Sword. I ordered normal aluminum prints, just like my Twilight Dragon, but of Glimmering Seabed. Now, it does not have any glow-in-the-dark or UV features on it. However, I will offer hand embellishment, which means that I can, for an additional price, hand paint the UV over the print. In that way, I can offer a UV print that is a replica of the original. It's just not the original, but it will do all the same cool things that the original does. And I'll paint it myself, man. It'll be hand painted. So yeah, that's pretty fun. And yeah, I'll offer that. I'll offer posters of the daytime version of Glimmering Seabed. Now with the posters, I don't feel comfortable painting on because the paint might react to the print ink and it could cause bleed. But I do feel comfortable doing that on the metal prints. Just the metal prints. I don't feel comfortable doing that with the posters because that could cause some issues, potentially, like the color bleeding. But super exciting. I'm so stoked. And also, there's one more thing that is coming. It's on the way. Twilight Dragon face masks. That's, you know, I was contemplating and going back and forth. Should I not? And when, you know, things were kind of getting heated up with the whole pandemic and everything like that, a lot of people were jumping on the bandwagon of making face masks, and capitalizing off of that. To me, it felt kind of in bad taste to do that, but I also was just dying to be able to see my own artwork on a face mask. So the overwhelming urge eventually got me, where I was just like, I want to be able to wear my painting on my face. Yeah! I want to be able to wear my painting right on my face. Here we go. And I just thought that would be, like, super cool. And there it is! There's the snowfall! Yay! Snowfall, snowfall. Yes. So, yeah. The overwhelming urge of wanting to wear my painting right on my face just kind of got to me, man. I just have to do it. I got to do it. Yeah, and it'll be totally worth it. It was worth it. It'll be good. It'll be great. I'm quite excited, quite ecstatic for it, really, honestly, truly. Because I'm going to wear one, no doubt. I'm going to wear one of those with one of my paintings on it. You know, that'd be fun. I'm going to wear that around, no doubt. Is anyone else having issues with the stream lagging? Not sure if it's me or not. Let me check to see if I've got any dropped frames. We have 30 FPS. Half my CPU is being used. Dropped frames in OBS says 0. So now I'm just relying on the input of other viewers. Sometimes I notice it when the snowflakes are going. Ah, it could cause lags, possibly, because it has to render that. So I want to see if you do have the snowflakes going, it could maybe cause that to happen with the additional video. I should be able to see a spike in CPU usage if that is the case. But yeah, I mean, you would have to let me know. I do have a lot of things going on at once, so with my stream there's so many different connections and so many different things that it's logical, it just makes sense that it would be kind of a little bit fickle. Okay. Man, I'm so excited to be doing this painting. I have to be completely honest with you. I've been dying to paint this. Not to draw it, just to paint it, you know? Like, thinking about this painting forever. No worries. It'll pause completely for me. But I'm in a place with bad Wi-Fi, so it could be me. There just now. It's passed entirely. That's so odd. Oh, it paused entirely. I do have Twitch glitches a lot sometimes. Do you think maybe the app could be causing issues? Sometimes when my app is having problems, I have to log out and log back in. Just see how that does for you, possibly. Although I really hate the pre-roll ads, those are in the butt. I almost feel like they cause problems in their app just so that people have to watch pre-roll ads again and then try and get back on. It sucks. So I wish I could just disable ads. I don't even like ads, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even trying to do that. Not even trying to do that. I still want to be affiliate, I just don't want ads, you know what I mean? Like, the perks of affiliate are just too good. Redeemable points, I mean, emotes, I mean, come on, you know, like, it's too good. That's why I was contemplating before. There it is. But the chat seems to be working. It totally could be. Just making sure it's on my end and not yours. I'll try to log out and back in. See what happens there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty silly. It seems almost intentional, suspiciously so. You know, it just seems intentional, honestly. I think it just does. I don't trust the government. I'm just kidding. But sort of not. I don't trust the government. The government. Stupid. Being dumb. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Super nice. The feeling of painting. It's just super, super nice to me. What do we get? I'm so happy. So I have it automated. I don't normally get an ad when I watch a stream. That is because, Keto, that is because you are subscribed to me. And Twitch is not supposed to throw ads in your face when you are a subscriber. Yeah. So that's a pretty cool perk to being a subscriber to a channel. Is that you don't get ads on their stream. If they run like pre-roll ads, or if they like manually run ads, or because you have all these options, or like timed ads, you have all these options for ads. They have a very specific way of going. So you can't disable ads completely as an affiliate. So essentially, people can subscribe to you and watch your content at free viewing. No ads. However, if you are a streamer who is an affiliate, you have to have ads, and people who are not subbed will have to watch those ads, and the streamer has a choice in what kind of ads that they want to run, but there are a lot of drawbacks for kind of each one. It just depends on which one's the least bad for you. Oh my gosh, baby girl's been in her wagon this whole time. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. I love that she loves her wagon. Oh my gosh. So cute. Yeah, so we have an option. We have choices. Just not really good choices. So anyways, the choices that you have are you can run ads as a pre-roll, so when people jump on, as soon as they jump on your stream, they have to watch ads. I think it's like a minute of ads or something. Just a minute of ads. Once that's over with, once that's gone, you can watch the stream. This sucks particularly for raids. So, you know, raids, new people coming in, never seen your stream before, they gotta watch ads. So they'll sit through the ads or whatever, and like whoever's left over, they'll watch your stream. Pre-roll ads deter people quite a bit. It's off-putting a bit to new people, which sucks. However, the alternative is you can make it so that pre-roll ads don't happen, but you have to run manual ads. So you get to choose when the ads happen, and they happen for everybody, but you have to pay attention to when you do it, because I think it's like if you run like 3 minutes of ads, you get 1 hour of no pre-roll ads. So people can jump in and watch a stream and they won't get ads. But you do have to pick a time where you run like 3 minutes of ads. But that's only if you unlock that feature, because we're stuck with a feature that is less time. I think that it's like every 30 minutes you have to run like a minute and a half of ads. I can't remember how much. And that's like how much that I can like do. It'll only let me do 30 minutes at a time. I tried it and I immediately got complaints. Immediately. So, I figured nobody has complained about the pre-roll ads. It's pretty much customary, or whatever, on Twitch. I figured I'd just let it be, just let it be the way it is. This, what are you gonna do, right? There we go. Can't be little planes. I'm just gonna be Bob Ross for just a minute. Nice. Gentle brushes. So gentle. Gentle. I like my drawn clouds better. Oh well, I'll go over that. It doesn't really matter too much. It really doesn't. But I also have to go over it quite a bit anyways. And it just doesn't really matter, you know? Musashi. This soundtrack comes from some Legend of Musashi video game. I wonder if it's based on the Musashi book. Musashi. Kito's reading that. Go in there and get into my negative spaces. Yeah, really good. Some negative spaces up in here. Here we are. Yeah, so Twitch is kind of funny like that. Those pre-roll ads and all of that fun stuff, but it's just a whole... It's a whole thing. And it's all science, and not a fun science either. It's just one that I was just kind of like, I'm just letting it be the way that it is. With the pre-rolls. Because the ad that came from like the one that had the scheduled ad, and it's supposed to notify me, but it didn't notify me. Probably the same Musashi. Thinking so. I'm thinking so. I'm thinking it's the same Musashi. I think I did a pretty good job justling this canvas, to be honest with you. It's very lightly textured, but it's not like all over the place. And it's not too slippery and slimy. Yeah. I'm quite excited for this painting. I truly, truly am. This one I've been waiting to make for such a long time. What feels like a long time since I've thought of the idea. Starting on the sky over here. Starting on the sky. There's so much more to do. Alright. None to worry. I'm gonna bring this down. Man, that sore throat's really getting to me. I'm totally sick. I feel it. I feel so cool. It only makes sense. My little daughter's been sick. And of course, I have had to take her sicky fluids all over me. Since she's been sicky and I've been taking care of her. Some of her sicky fluids have, you know, made it near my face. And there's really no avoiding it when you have a very young, small child who is sick. You're just gonna get all sick. What are you gonna do, right? I've been taking so much zinc, and it has been helping so much. But I've been on the verge of getting sick for over a week now. And it's just catching up to me. It is catching up, you know, like, there's just, can't outrun it, you know, like, you might be able to outrun it for a moment. Might be able to outrun it for a sec. Perhaps. Then it catches up to you. Because it's persistent. It's so persistent. My immune system is just like, I give up. You can get us. And I've been like, no. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep in peace and wake up feeling okay. You ever get that feeling where you wake up and you just feel crummy, like you're totally sick, like sick as a dog, like you go to sleep feeling okay, like maybe a little bit under the weather, fine, right? Then you wake up and it's like the worst thing, like you got hit by a train while you're sleeping. Well, I haven't had that yet because I'm very fortunate, but I know my luck is going to run out. I just feel it. This has been going on for just honestly probably a week. It's been going on for like a week. And I kind of got like sweats and stuff. Like I feel like I'm totally going to get real sick eventually. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Totally. Don't. That's okay. It won't get me that bad. I'm pretty positive. And I'm just saying it because I took a COVID test. It's not COVID. And that's good. Because I'm vaccinated anyway, so, you know, but obviously that's not like complete immunity. So obviously I had a test still, because I was still had a shadow of doubt in my mind, you know, I was still concerned. Still deciding. of like want to work on these little lines right there. These lines are gonna be trees. Yes, they are. They're gonna be trees. Heavy little trees. This. Lovely. So lovely. The paint right on the canvas. So nice. You know what sounds fun right now? I was thinking of doing the ruined painting myself. Whoa. Yeah. Oh. This is so slow. Oh my god. Here it comes. Goodbye, dragon. Goodbye, dragon. Goodbye, dragon. And we're good. So silly. I had to do it. And you can't stop me. Just gotta have a little fun once in a while, you know what I mean? Well, it is almost Christmas here. I am in the Mountain Standard Time zone. We've got Mountain Time. -7. Mountain Time. And that is... it is currently 11:41 where I am. I'm going to go ahead and some trees, background, just going to do something like that. And the button. I'm going to use a fan brush. I never use fan brushes. Almost never. I almost never use fan brushes. The last time I used a fan brush was... when was that? Last time I used a fan brush was when I was working on Twilight Dragon. Twilight Dragon painting. Yeah. Just kind of get a little bit of fan brush action over here. Big Smoko, okay, bedtime here. Happy day for you. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. Thanks. I hope you have an amazing night, and also Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for being here, as always. It's honestly such a pleasure that you are here and you're always making it here. I don't know how to do the trees. I'm kind of incompetent a little bit. Yeah. But thank you so much for being here, being small farm. You are such a wonderful, supportive individual, and I'm sure you guys are quite tired and excited for tomorrow's festivities. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a really good time for family, and enjoy. You and Brother Prospero. Enjoy your wonderful time. Merry Christmas. Amazing, wonderful, kind people who I adore and love. We're probably going to head bed soon. Thanks for streaming again, Herbert. This sketch is coming along great. Thank you. Sparrow, I adore you, brother. I hope you and Binks have a fantastic, beautiful, wonderful night. And, Merry Christmas, you guys. Seriously. Also, thanks so much for the gift for Robin. Shout out to Binks Moco and for Sparrow over here. They got my daughter a wonderful, awesome gift. And it's a big sleeping Pikachu, and then they also got her a cool little carrying case and some Pokemon cards. And she is obsessed with these things. And she constantly reminds me of how who gave them to her. And she's usually walking around, and she also talks about the dress that she gave them, or that they gave her, sorry. A little bit icky, sticky headed right now, but yeah. She talks about the dress. She calls it the first Pikachu dress. She got 2 Pikachu dresses, but they're very different in appearance. And it's the first one that she got was from you guys. And she calls it the first Pikachu dress, and she says, and then she asks to see you guys. So, yeah, she loves you guys, and we love you too. Have a super amazing night. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Oh my gosh, Smoking Ace, hello. Thank you so much for the subscription. Lies. Oh, while it lied, you want me to. Lying. It's what I'm good at. I lie with paint. Yep. I tell tall tales, but I use paint to do it. It's, that was stupid, and I apologize. Anyways, welcome and thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for your support, as always. Smoking Ace, Merry Christmas. Seriously, Merry Christmas. It is almost officially Christmas. We are like 15 minutes away from it. This sounds messy, right? When you think about it too, lying could be like just like lying down. It's like lying on the floor with paint. Yeah, that's my life right there. I mean, it's accurate. You would think so anyways when you look at me. You think, man, she really does lie with me. So I just want kind of like this, I just kind of want like a tree look. Like I'm messing this up big time, really. This swoop, this specific, like a very specific brush stroke, I'm messing it up hardcore right now. But it's okay. It's fine. I'm practicing. And also, this is the end of the painting, so who cares? Who even cares right now? Yeah. So honestly, I just wanted to kind of carve out that little space right there too. Like I wanted to kind of give it a little bit of definition. Give it some trees. Oh, here's some handy little trees. Said Bob Ross. Yes. Well, how is your evening going? Super good evening. And that you have a fun Christmas planned. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe it's a chill Christmas. Regardless, hopefully it's good. Good. That is good to hear. That is what matters. It does. We are getting kind of sick over here. Like, I'm kind of like at the beginning of being sick, which is super lovely. But that's totally fine because I'm hooked up because I'm cooking and I'm quite happy to do this. So happy to do that. Yeah, alright, so we're just doing the tops of those. This is gonna look kind of funky for a sec. Because, yeah, it's gonna look that way, I guess. And then also, in the thick of the woods, I'm gonna have to make kind of like a pretty dark gray, but maybe pretty watered down so that I can see the black paint layer underneath. Just a little bit. I'm starting to wonder if I should, like, actually, hold on. I'm starting to think I should actually introduce color and use some very, very light body paints. Which, cyan very much is that. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of throw that down right there. Throw down some cyan for the underpainting. Sounds really weird, but I would do that. And in most cases, I wouldn't. But this time, I am. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of white in there. I'm just trying to get like this, sort of like a not fully opaque. Just trying to make something that's kind of translucent, just a little bit. Very low saturation blue. If I can paint over something like that, that wouldn't completely block it out. Haha, snowfall! Yay! Sweet. Inverted palette. Did the inverted palette work? I gotta know. It does seem that the snowfall does kind of lag, so somebody had mentioned that the snowfall kind of lags. That does appear to be the case. But it's all good. All good, all good. Perhaps there are some processes I can shut down to make it a little bit faster. I wonder. You gotta let me know if that inverted palette worked. So if it didn't, that's totally cool. I'll correct it, and I will fix it. Will not be a problem. I'll see to it. So this, I want it to be like opaque, but not completely opaque. I just want to be able to see underneath it. Yes, it was black and the dragon and trees were white. Yes! Nice. That's exciting. I'm so glad that it actually worked. I looked over and I saw that you redeemed it, but I didn't see it active. So I was just like, did it even do anything? Yeah. Okay, that's great. That's great. Good to know. I love that. Yeah, okay. This is such a fun painting. It's gonna be really, really fun. What does ruin the painting do? Ooh, well if you get enough watch points, you should definitely try it out. I think you would. I think you would have fun with that, perhaps. That's all I'm gonna say about it. You gotta find out yourself. Don't worry. No paintings will be harmed in the ruin the painting promises. It's safe to redeem. It is safe. Completely safe. It is the most ambiguous one though, and it's a very high oh yeah, it does have cooldown. It is on a cooldown. So I did actually redeem it earlier just to have some fun. So that's my fault. It is on a cooldown. How are you? Hey, hold on. Check this out. My Brewster as the Grinch. There he is, in all his Grinchy glory. So, hold up. Let's go ahead and show you what's gonna happen. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Scroll down. Alright. Now check this out. Well, there's a hawk added. They added a hawk to Arc. There's ruined the painting. Did you catch it? There it is. They're going to add. So a hawk wasn't in Arc before? I mean, I know that that's like all dinosaurs and stuff though. And like, the last that I saw anything of Arc, it was still in beta, I thought. Maybe an alpha, like it was early. It was early. Super early. Yeah. It was in early testing, but you could still play it. But I haven't seen really much of that. So do you play Arc? Do you play it a lot, or? It sounds like you're pretty excited about the hawk. What does it do? It's been years since I've heard the name Arc. Oh yeah, this is my jam. This is my spazzy jam. This is the music that I listen to when I'm hyper. I'm joking. I actually only listen to this when it's on my playlist. This is my theme song when I'm hyper. So when you die, the hawk grabs some sort of stuff. When you spawn it, oh, it grabs some of your stuff. And when you spawn, it finds you and it brings some of your stuff. Ooh, that's useful. Now my husband, he used to play Arc. He hasn't in years though. And I used to really like watching him play Arc. Also, I used to watch somebody else play Arc, but I can't remember who. I can't remember for the life of me who I watched play Arc. It must have just been, it might have just been some video, like some YouTubers that my husband watched. He has always been kind of big on watching like gaming YouTubers, so that could have been one of the things. And one of those YouTubers played, and that's probably what I'm recalling right now. Possibly. It's been ages. It looks like an ornate hawk eagle. Ooh. That sounds really pretty. That totally reminds me. This is pretty gnarly. But like, we have tons and tons of Harris hawks in our area. Tons. I mean, like, they're everywhere. Those Harris hawks are everywhere. So, anywho. One morning, I woke up and I saw one perched on the wall in our backyard, and it had its meal. It caught something and it was ripping it to shreds. It was like a rabbit or something. I couldn't tell. It was just this like pile of just like fleshy carrion, and it was just ripping it to shreds, and like there were pieces flinging everywhere of just this like carcass. And I took a video because it was the most insane thing, because I got to see a nice video of that, you know, like I got to see it up close. So I figured taking a video would be like one of the coolest things had to do. I had my phone with me, so it's like, why not, right? So I was taking a video and everything like that. I approached it. It was pretty close, and then it flew away. It took its whole catch with it. But I'm sure there were still like bits and pieces of the disgusting carrion somewhere in our yard. Because I watched it fling pieces, and it's like visible in the video. Like it is flinging pieces visibly all over the place. Kind of gross. A little bit. Yes. Here we go. Gotta get layers. Layers of fear. Layers of paint. Layers. Yes, they grab and tear. Yeah, it was like on it, you know? It was like on it and like ripping it to shreds, and I just thought it was so gnarly. I loved it though. It was fascinating too. I mean, I never got to see that up close before, so I just thought it was a really fascinating thing to be able to witness. Nature's so beautiful! As you zoom in on this like raptor that's like ripping some like cute animal to shreds and pieces. Yeah. So silly. So intense, honestly. Just so intense. Nature is still beautiful, but it's also horrifying. It's all those things. All those things. This is gonna be an icy dragon. He's gonna be a big boy. Gonna be a big dragon. Yeah, my dad's a falconer. Seen that? Yo! What? Socrates, what? Your dad's a falconer? Dude, that's so cool. I actually was like looking into doing that when I was younger. I was like really wanting to, probably around like 2010. I really wanted to, but then I realized that you have to like, there's this whole thing that you have to go through. You gotta be like an apprentice for like a year or something like that. So like it's like working a job, but you don't get paid. You're just in an apprenticeship though, like it's like voluntary. And then you gotta get the permits and stuff like that to have a raptor. It's just it's such a thing that I was just like, I can't do it. Like, I also just didn't have like the appropriate space and the ability to do such a thing, you know? I just couldn't do it. But yeah, it's such a pain in the butt, man. There are certain things like that where entering is not easy unless you've got like family or guidance to do it, or someone behind your back to kind of help you out to get into doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's just not easy for setup. It isn't. It is not. But oh well. That is so cool though. I had no idea that Gavin's from. It's very cool. So where does he work? Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm not trying to find out like details or anything like that, but like what does he do for a living? Like, does he show? Cause like I've seen falconers that do like shows at zoos where they do like flight training and they have like their owls and their raptors and stuff like that, and then they like have them flight training and then they fly around and woo the crowd. It takes time and dedication. Yeah, totally. Totally. Yeah. It does. It does. gotta do that. Negative spaces. Just gotta check that out. And the screen. It really helps me to be able to see it in the screen. We're working on coverage tonight. Yeah. You wanna know something cool though? Something cool. We're looking at over here, we're looking at possible shows, like art shows and stuff I might be able to be a vendor at and sell at this upcoming year. I might actually be able to register to go do those things. To be able to go to art shows and trade shows and stuff like that, where I can set up a cool booth and I can sell my prints and things and make art outside, in person. And I think that that would be really, really cool to do. So we're kind of gearing up for next year because that's like a huge goal of mine, is to be able to go do art shows and just register to do all of that stuff, get all the permits that I need, and yeah, it's just gonna be really cool. He now has a rehabilitation center, now in Arizona Raptor Center. Wow, that was cool. Well, good on your dad. That's awesome. That's a big deal. Big deal. That is really cool. Exciting. Awesome. Man, I had no idea. I've known you all this time, and I had no idea that your dad was involved. So, that's so cool. That was like, for a while, that was my dream job. It would have been something really cool, like, I would probably totally, like, if I had known that back then, I probably would have been like, let me talk to your dad. You know? I have honestly, gone a different direction now, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy because I am going to get to do my art full time, and I am a mother now. So that is very, very awesome. My occupation is going to be what I wanted it to be, finally. Like, I'll be able to, once my daughter is going to school, I'll be able to make it like full-time hours. Right now, I'm working like part-time hours. I don't have enough time to go full-time. Being with my daughter and watching her all the time. But I'm gonna be able to go to these art trade shows and things like that. I'm gonna be able to sell my prints in person, just the way that I wanted to. I'm just so excited about it. Yeah, his friend has a barn owl that acts like a puppy. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Dude, birds are so smart. There's so much going on with birds. They're just such smart creatures. Yeah, so I clearly not a falconer, but I still love birds so very much, and that is why I have my two boys. I like to spoil them to make sure that they have everything that they need. They have a nice big cage. Their cage, they were actually free roaming in the house for the longest time, the first couple of years we had them. And they were trained well to be able to free roam and not get hurt and not they were trained to fly around without hurting themselves. And they're still very good at it, so I let them out once in a while. But yeah, their cage is a big chicken coop fence. Like, it's massive. It takes up a whole room. One of our big rooms. Bigger than this studio, that is certain. That is for sure. Yes, yes. Yeah, there we go. Well, that sounds super cute. Yeah, birds are just super, super smart. Like, you know, they don't even have to be able to talk to be super smart. They're just, like, really... They know a lot, dude. Like, my boys are so expressive. They act like little people, you know? They complain to me over things, you know? Like, they use their body language and their sounds to, like, call me over, and then they try to get me to sit in their cage. When they get to missing me, you know, and this is a couple times a day, I have a little chair set up in there. It's just a little foldable chair. And I like to put it up, I just, you know, have it ready in there. And they'll land on the chair, and then they scream, and they try to get my attention, and then they get on the chair, and they, like, point to it with their face, and they're like, you know, and then if I walk away, they're back to yelling at me, you know? Like, I have to go in there because they want me to, and it's just so freaking adorable. They're so smart. They're wicked smart. Boy, I'm feeling mega sicky. I'm sorry, all brains are not very bright like hawks and eagles. Oh, they're not? Owls? Really? You know, I've never been around an owl in person, but they seem pretty smart. Maybe I'm wrong. Their body language seems kind of strange. I feel like they're pretty hard to understand. But you would definitely know better because you've for sure seen owls, obviously. Because your dad's a falconer. It would only make sense. It's so funny too because like there was a point in time where like I thought that bunnies were smart, and boy was I mistaken. I got a bunny, and I'll save you the story. They're not smart. They're not smart. They'll attack you while you're feeding them. They're kind of dumb. They don't remember like one moment to the next. They're just not intelligent at all. So sorry, bunny owners. But just the ones that I have, the one that I had and the ones I've been in contact with, they're just not, they're not all there. They're not, I thought they would be, but they're just, they seem like they should be smart. They seem like it. They're smart? You think so? Yeah, I don't know, man. I had found one that was a baby. And it was wild. And I raised it because it was like really small. It wasn't supposed to be out of its den yet, and it was like confused and like dying and dehydrated in the summer. So I found it right outside our back door, and this was right when COVID hit. So I tried to hit up some rehabilitation centers, and they were all closed down. Everything was closed. So I took care of this little guy. He seemed pretty smart because he was accustomed to cuddling, and he recognized me and he recognized that I was a food source, right? And he grew like a weed. And like he started like pooping a lot, like to the point where it was like 1,000 times a day. Like it was crazy. So this bunny, I raised him. He got bigger. And while he got bigger, he got more instinctual. He went from trusting me to be his food source to attacking me while I was giving him food. And he almost like stopped recognizing me, like, and he just started acting afraid of me, even though he used to come to me just randomly. One day, he just suddenly was afraid of me for no reason. Which was weird, but I thought it was good though, because then I could release him a little easier because he's skittish, you know? He's skittish, and he should be skittish because he's a rabbit, you know? He's a rabbit, he's bunny. And I was able to successfully release him. I put food dye on his ear that was blue, just the tip of his ear, so that on my walks I could track him. When I released him in an area with a ton of other rabbits. And I had seen him a few times around, so I know he's doing great. But, or he was doing great. I haven't seen him, honestly, in a very, very long time. But I don't think rabbits really live that long anyway in the wild, so whatever. But at least I saved his little butt, you know? He was almost dead when I found him. And he grew, and he grew, and he's big. But yeah, he kind of like lost some IQ points along the way. I don't know what happened. Just like, okay. Oh, bunnies are not smart, I know. They're good for running and hiding. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're really not too terribly intelligent. I mean, they exist. Obviously not solely. They have their own realities and everything like that, their own perception of reality. They have their own consciousness and everything like that, but the way that they exist in the wilds is that they are prey animals. They are like exclusively prey animals. They breed ridiculously. They breed so much just to keep up their population because they all get eaten. Like, they are literally just food running around for other animals. That's just what they are. In the wilds. Now, I'm not saying that a pet bunny can't be loved and it can't, like, love its owners and have their home. I'm just saying that it makes sense that they probably don't have the greatest IQs. They're just not really built for that. They're built for breeding, and they're built for populating, they're built for running and hiding. And they exist they just eat grass and stuff like that, and then they exist mostly, they have a very important role to play. And their important role that they play is that they are very nutritious for things like raptors. So, I mean, it's nature, man. Nature's scary. Just like I said before. Nature is freaky. A bit frightening. Just kind of push that canvas fibers right there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I do think that they're cute. They are cute. I will give them that. Man. Birds, though, like corvids, are like freaking geniuses. It's kind of freaky and scary how smart they are. Orbits are super intelligent. It's very insane how smart they are. With their ability to use and forge tools and communicate with other Corvids. Yeah. Even smart. Pretty excited about this game. Switch up the paint that I'm using over here. Yeah. Let's get back into our brains. Quite possibly. Just more white. A lot of white. So we're gonna do like this light gray. It's gonna lead into a nice white. Kinda. It's gonna be like snow. Just press it into the canvas. I'm just kind of aggressive with the brush, you know, just like pushing it into the canvas. Like a crazy person. Boy, I'm excited for Christmas though. My daughter, she's going to get a Raichu toy. She's going to get a really cool telescope. I mean, like, really cool telescope. Because this telescope is one that connects to, a smart device. And the smart device is really neat because it tells you, like, it communicates with the telescope, and it like is able to send the picture data to the app. So you can actually like view the telescope. Like, it's so cool. You can view the telescope, what's in it and what's in view, in like this super, super high resolution. But it's on a screen, so you're not like sticking your eye through the lens or anything like that. I have to stop painting to talk about this because my brain stops functioning. Sorry about that. But yes, you can see like the craters on the moon. You can see it in full detail. Like, glorious, beautiful. And the reviews were stellar for it. I mean, no pun intended, stellar. But it's so cool. Yeah, my gosh, it's so cool. The reviews just look really good. They took pictures, like they took screenshots of what they used it on. Most people just aimed it right at the moon, but the shots were glorious, dude. You could see like tiny craters, you could see everything in such tremendous detail. I've never seen the moon like that, except for like in pictures and stuff like that. So to be able to aim a telescope, I used to have this janky dinky, well, my brother did, had this little telescope as a kid. And it was cool for what it was, but it just wasn't this cool. Like, this is a really cool telescope. Like, for real. It's actually super high definition, very detailed, and I'm excited to be able to point it at some of the planets. So Venus, of course, is like always visible, but it's been in pretty good view lately. And we did have, and not so much anymore, I mean, it's there, but just not as much. We did have Jupiter and Saturn both in view. I think they're still there. They're just not as prominent. Like, they're not as easy to see in the sky. And it was almost in a perfect line, the way that it was lined up in the sky, because you could see Jupiter, which was like really massive, but not as massive as looking as Venus, because Venus is closer and brighter. So you can see Jupiter, and you can see this tiny little dot, Saturn, and you can see Venus, and the Venus is just super clear in view like all the time, pretty much. By all the time, I mean like certain times of the day, but just all year round. So I'm excited to try to aim it and see what we can see. We aim it at Venus, like, are we gonna be able to see much more than a white dot? Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, I think so. Okay, so if I use like this color, use this like the shadow over here. I can also use it for this guy and his underneath him, underneath our dragon. He's gonna have like a nice reflective surface down here too. It's gonna be reflected on. It's gonna be really fun. Super excited about this painting. Push it into the gesso, into the canvas. Push it down. I'm happy to be painting dragons again. Someone's fave. But a grayscale. It's not quite grayscale because I did add a little bit of cyan tint. So, not quite grayscale. Not anymore. But, you know, about a half an hour left on this. It's not too bad. It's not too shabby. It's kind of long. We're making progress, so that's positive, right? I would say so. I would say that we are making progress. I'm so excited, dude. I'm so excited because 2022 is going to be the year that I'm going to be able to not only sell stuff online, which I've already been doing, but to be able to be an in-person vendor at events. This is something that is huge for me. It's huge. I will have the backing and the support from my husband, who is super massively supportive of my endeavors, which is very helpful and nice. Yeah. But I'm just so excited because then I can have these cool events. I can be at these events. And then I can share that I'm at these events. then maybe friends could visit me in person. That would be super cool. For people who aren't like terribly busy or don't mind going to art shows or cool little vendor events. I'm having a good time with this painting so far. It's not too bad as far as progress goes. Oh, that's too dark. Oops. Oh, it looks like my daughter has made it in here. Hello, Robin. It does appear that my daughter has joined me. If things get out of hand, I will take a little break skis. She just decided to,
What's that?
well, Mama is painting. Here, you wanna, yeah. You wanna say hi, everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Good job! You're on the live stream, Robin.
Hi. Make a pictures.
Well, that's not quite part of the live stream. Where's your dad at? Yeah, she knows I'm painting, so that's nice. I do apologize, I have been... But Santa... Yeah, she just kind of woke up, I guess, and just came out. I guess she's decided Santa's, Santa's not going to be able to have an opportunity to... It's okay. Santa will be here when she finally does go to sleep, when I'm done streaming. Yeah, for sure. Hi, sweet girl.
Fine.
Thanks, Robin. Hey, Robin, what do you think of this?
It's painting.
It is painting. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. It's very nice of you to say. Okay, so we're just kind of working on the details of the shadow. Just pretty vague, really. The shadow's kind of vague, so there's gonna be like a reflective
like
surface.
music?
Oh yes, that music is what's that music, sweet girl?
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, you could talk into the microphone. Do you want to say...
No!
Oh, okay. You don't have to then. It's fine.
No music.
No music? You can tell me I'm not doing music. You're so funny. Hey, where'd your dad go? All right, I'm gonna close the door, everybody. She should be hanging out with her dad. Okay. Yes, it's possible that Keto has maybe gone to sleep. I'm not sure. Smoking Ace, how are you? Yeah. Well, I ended up just closing the door and trying to listen and see if he might be busy with something or if he might be falling asleep. Who knows? She'll probably be there's Becca. She'll probably be excited to hear that that her voice made it onto open the door. Alright, you guys, I think I want to take a quick break and then we're going to see what we can do for my daughter and potentially for getting Tundra to watch her for just a little bit, because I think this stream only goes on for like 25 more minutes, and I'll just be like 20 minutes by that time. There's the Brewster with the sunglasses. I love that. It's perfect placement too. Oh my gosh. Alright, you guys, I will see you very shortly. Alright. Looks like Ruined a Painting is still an active scene, so it's automatically running. Whee! Goodbye, painting. Goodbye. So we're officially back. I'm gonna go ahead and make that scene turn off that visibility there so that we can resume without that happening again. But anyways. Yeah, so she's playing in her room now, which should be good. The good news is she's playing in her room. Bad news is she might be loud. She'll really go to sleep as soon as I go out there and the stream ends. Because I will make sure of it, because she needs to go to sleep. And it's really hard to enforce that when her dad's asleep. And, yeah, between that and, you know, I'm streaming, but it's all good. I mean, tomorrow's Christmas Day. We're not going anywhere. We're having it here. It's gonna be probably a pretty chill day because none of us are feeling good. So, yeah, I mean, it's okay. I'm not too bent up about it. Now, if we had something really big to do tomorrow, where we're going somewhere, we're going out, I think I would stop the stream now and make sure. Or actually, I would probably just not even stream, to be honest with you. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a pretty chill day, so I don't mind that she's up a little. Yeah, it'll be okay. She's just gonna have to go to sleep soon. But yeah, she's rocking out in her room right now. So hopefully she'll be all golden, all lit. Whilst I stream. However, if anything comes up, I'm here and I will jump up in a heartbeat. It'll be alright, but at least she's in her room. I mean, makes things easier. A little bit. Yeah. So, do you know some artists? Some artist? Or some artists? Because I know of a few. I do talk to artists, quite a lot of them. Yes. And I do plan to make a lot of artist friends too once I start going to in-person events. Like Bruce Sink. No. I'm not sure I understand your question, to be completely honest with you. See, I was thinking, do you have artist friends or do you know artists? And of course the answer to that is yes, I do. But when we're talking about like famous people, I'm a little bit not in the know. Not in the know. Because I am living under a rock. That is me. That is I. I live under the rock. It's very comfy down there. Right under that rock. He made a painting for my dad. Bruce Sink. I don't know who that is. I really have a sore throat now. I am totally full-blown sick. It's official. That kind of bites. But no, I don't recognize Bruce Sink. That sounds really awesome that he made a painting for your dad. That is very cool. He's a wildlife artist. Oh, that's wonderful. Something that I kind of wanted to do was to be like, one of those. Oh, it looks like my camera disconnected. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm gonna have to reconnect it. That's so odd. And why did it disconnect now? I was thinking about getting into doing like the paleontology art for a while. You know, for people who, the people who make the dinosaur, basically dinosaur artwork. But it's so hyper-realistic. I kind of like the surrealistic kind of, you know, looks too good to be true. Like fake life, you know, I like fantasy, is what I'm trying to say. I really like fantasy. Okay, so let's see. GoPro. Maybe it crashed the app. I'm wondering if the app just crashed. Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3. It's gonna take longer than that. Psych. Settings issue detected. Ignore that because I don't need that. Control my GoPro. What's that? Oh, correct. I just downed some eggnog, man, and it went so fast. It's really quite sad how fast it went because I wish I had more eggnog. Set up live. Other RTMP. Connect. You can do it. You can connect. Please. Please do connect. Continue. Go live. Are we connected? Yes, we are. We have reconnected. And yeah, let's continue on what we were doing. I guess for some reason it wanted to be weird. There we go. Your painting was so great it broke the camera. Oh, thank you to say. Why, thank you. That means so much to me. Yes. I really wanted to do the paleontology thing for a while though. Like I was obsessed with paleontology art and just like the speculation on just how scientists just imagined these creatures looked. And you know, it just made it more fun when paleontology just became like, you know, like everything was feathery, everything was birds. So, you know, of course I get all excited about that because I love birds. It's odd to me that I don't ever really want to paint birds, but probably because painting birds is too normy to me. Like the thought of painting birds to me doesn't appeal to me in the same way that painting flowers doesn't appeal to me. And I'm not knocking anybody who does do those things. There are amazing artists that paint birds and flowers and all of those things. But it's almost like super vanilla. You know what I mean? A little too basic. Merry Christmas, Space Daddy Gangsta! Welcome, and thank you for being here. You caught me at the last 10 minutes. I'm live. I'm also getting sick, so unfortunately, I have a terribly sore throat right now. You wouldn't know that, because I feel kind of energetic. And that's because I'm so happy it's gonna be Christmas! Actually, it is Christmas. It's silly. It's so Christmas. It's so Christmas. It's totally Christmas. That's so funny. I just like wasn't even aware. That tells you how like stupid I am right now. Like my brain ain't functioning right. But high spirits because it is Christmas. Yeah, I'm chatting about with Smoking Ace, telling him how I wanted to do paleontology art for a while. But I find that dragons are more fun and fascinating. So yes, Merry Christmas. Welcome, Space Daddy. Oh, lovely. Look at all those emotes. Oh, they're so cute. Aww. I have to show you my little Grinch. Of course, Smokin' Ace has already shown him that here's Grinch. I use the M because it's the Mimi bird talk. Memified. Memory. Bird talk. Bird memes. Yeah. Grinch. Yeah, I might keep him around for another week or so. And then we'll do away with him. Away with him? Well, it'll still be around for next year, no worries. It'll still be around. Just not for a long time. It'll be a while before I can bring it back. Because Christmas. That's why. So stupid. I'm like so brain dead right now, you know, but I'm happy. A wonderful Christmas right now, Space Daddy Gangster. You got any crazy plans? What's going on with you? For me, we're all feeling kind of sick over here. So it's probably going to be a pretty chill Christmas, but I will be cooking a duck. I'm going to cook a duck. Honey duck. It's going to be delicious. I'm going to roast the duck up with some delicious rice and veggies and asparagus. And it's just going to be our Christmas meal. And we're going to have eggnog. I just had some eggnog, to be honest with you. I hope you have this fun, though. And the little bean, have a wonderful day. Thank you. I'm going to my sister's and drinking heavily. Oh boy. Sounds like a festive time. I hope they made you some delicious eggnog. I'm a sucker. Yeah. We will be having a pretty fabulous time here. It'll be nice and chill and easy. My poor daughter, she just got over being super ultra sick. She's actually quite okay now, but she got hit hard. None of us have COVID, which is good. I was worried, even though I'm vaccinated. I was worried. I was actually worried because I didn't get hit super hard, even though I was on the verge of being sick for a long time, and it seemed like she really did, so I thought maybe, just maybe it was COVID, so I took a test. I was concerned. And scared. And I did the test on her. Now it's a little bit different because you can't just stick a giant swab up her nose. But she has been coughing up stuff, and evidently you can do that. So, pro parent tip. You can use your disgusting cough up stuff. I'll be drinking mimosas in the morning and then probably whiskey all through the day. Christmas always is a party with my sister. Ooh. Well, I'm glad you're at least still active. Make sure you drink your waters. Yes, I will, and I do. Oh my gosh, I've been so thirsty lately for water, of course. But I've been wanting to drink water all the time. I get so thirsty, like super dehydrated. Massively dehydrated. Incredibly so. I don't know if I'm doing this right. That doesn't look right to me. Oh, stupid. Alright, it's okay. I can do this again. And then I can totally cover that up because that wasn't good. No way that was not good. But that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Hilarious. Hilarious. I'm like totally crazy right now though. Like I'm totally gonna get hit hard. I guarantee I'm going to fall asleep and then I'm going to wake up feeling like super messed up. I'm totally going to fall asleep and then wake up feeling like really messed up. I can already tell. I have the sore throat. My tonsil is all swollen and scratchy. Like, I feel it now. I've been doing so good without getting super sick. I don't know what's happening. It's catching up to me, man. Rip, right? Rip. I still have to wrap like 12 presents and it's 3 a.m. here. Oh my goodness. You better get to work, my dude, because, holy mackerel. It's alright. Once you get in the rhythm of wrapping presents, it's really not too bad. It's really not too terribly bad. It's only really it's only like really bad for the first few ones that you do. But at 12, like, that'll take you probably, I don't know how long it'll take you. It'll take me for 12, it'll probably take me an hour. I don't know. It really depends. Oh, I hear my daughter and her cough. Oh my gosh, it sounds so awful, that poor girl. Yeah, she got hit the hardest, man. She did. Oh, I can hear her. She's trying to get in here. Feel better? Yes, that's how I'm feeling right now. Not better, but I want to feel better because I'm feeling worse every day. This will probably be the last day I can even attempt to sing for the next week because I'm sure it's gonna get me. The evil flu monster is going to get me. So I'm just going to rest up as much as I can, but I will be enjoying my Christmas today because we do have not a whole lot planned, but enough to make it a nice, good, homey, chill, at home kind of Christmas. That's gonna be good. I'm excited. Gonna cook that duck for my family who loves duck just as much as I do. Alright, lovely people. I'm going to peace out. Merry Christmas. Have an amazing time. Party hard. Get drunk, chill at home, sit by the fire, do all those things, or any of those things, and stay warm and stay happy with your family. Hope you have a super amazing night, and I will see you next time. Merry Christmas! Friend, best blessings to your family. Yours too. Merry Christmas, you guys. Bye!